Hello, welcome to Chelsea's Crazy Craft. I am Chelsea and I am doing a journal flip through. This is my masculine journal. My child's being a bit loud, so you may hear her shush and my husky. This is a 4-signatured book that I have sewn the signatures on. You can see. It is about 1.5 inch spine. The length, I will measure, it's going to end up a little off camera, but let me measure it. It is height-wise about 9.25 inches, 9.5 inches, and by about 6.25 inches. The book is 9.5 by 6.25 here. It is decorated with this cute little journal plate that I stamped on. This beautiful collage I made for the front and collaged the book itself. It is a recycled book cover. It has a detachable charm. This does detach from the side here. It has a sari closure with sari silk and then book corners on the edges. And now we will get to the inside. Aurora, stop! You're fine. And this one, I did a little different. It is very masculine. It's very lightly decorated. And it would be great for anyone looking for a more blank journal, a more masculine style journal, or a guy just who wants to get into junk journaling. I have this that was actually a scrapbook page. It's the part of this, and then I backed it on some coffee dyed cardstock for a journal card. This is quips and quotes. I think this was actually about egotists, which was a little bit funny. And then I just made it a little journaling card for you. Aurora, stop! And then this is a little shirt pocket that I made and then inked a little tag to go inside. This is scrapbook paper, and then I use actually packing paper that I got, like craft paper that I got in some of my packages, and then I ironed them as flat as I could. So there's a lot of that in there. There is some, this is onion dyed paper right here that I used. This is more craft paper. This is a coffee dyed paper here with just a cool little decoupage paper over the top that I found. But it's mostly this craft paper because I just love the way it looked. I used out of a magazine parts from a bunch of old, not old, but like wine labels, like that were in this wine magazine and whiskey magazine. Like the parts that say the type of alcohol. Just more simple scrapbooking paper. I inked those because I didn't want them to be too plain and added a few embellishments here and there. But a lot of blank spots for you to do your own thing in. I will be selling this one on my Etsy as a blank book because I really did not decorate it because I wanted it to be very plain. So anyone who wanted to do something to it or a more masculine style that they wanted something like that, if it was available. I'm trying out different styles of journals lately. This is a little tuck I made out of craft paper, and then it's little luggage stamps, and then a tag I made to tuck in there. Oop, we got a little stuck. Oh no guys. There we go. We're good. More decoupage paper that I just really liked. I made these 2 little tags with buttons. This has a ticket, and this one has one of the little whiskey bottles, and then the back is a journaling spot. More inked scrapbook paper. Washi stickers. I did have a good amount of fun with washi stickers, and this is it sticks up a little bit because it's a button on top. This was that graph paper that I onion dyed previously. This came out of one of the whiskey magazines. And then this is another tuck spot I made. This is just a journaling thing. It does have a flower, but it's not like a super girly one. Kind of looks like aged. And then another one of these little journaling cards I made. Same, this was a little rub-on transfer, just something. And then this is one of the other Egotist ones. Same, it's a little journaling card. I kind of just thought those were kind of neat. It talks about how a bachelor only wants himself. I just kind of thought that was, you know, a little giggle. More rub-on transfers and decoupage paper that I put in here. A very nice coffee dyed paper. I love the way some of the colors turned out on some of these. A little journaling spot and metal gears that are in here. There are a bunch of metal gears in here. It's kind of like steampunk masculine-esque. Not completely. More of that graph paper. It turned yellow when I onion dyed it, which was really neat. Lots of this craft paper, and there's decoupage paper on some of them. This was the inside of a book. On this side is a cluster, and this side had a little journaling spot. 2 more tags that I made with buttons as well. Another different whiskey bottle, a different tag ticket, and then those are in this cute little pocket here. Very, very plain and blank, but I wanted it to be open for you to interpret in your own way. I love this little sticker. And then just a kind of little collage I made on that one. This is what my daughter likes to call, when it coffee dyes like this, tortilla paper, which always makes me giggle. Another more manly cluster that I got to create. I'm loving making these, the corrugated cardboard clusters. They're so much fun. This was actually a book page that I made a pocket out of. I just inked up this piece of paper and then made a little collage with another piece of quips and quotes is the book, and then a journaling spot, and backed it on some book page because I really thought it was beautiful. This is just a strip of paper, and some pieces aren't super masculine. I put a few sweet elements in it just because I wanted it to have that feel, that antique-y feel. This is not glued in, I don't believe. Oh, it's stuck, but it is not glued in. Not sure why it's stuck. I think it just got... Oh dear. We're having a boo-boo, guys. There. It's a cool little card that actually came from my great-grandmother's house. And so that is in here. I think it was just the moisture from all the glue from the other things just kind of made it stick. But that's just paper clipped on. More of these metal gears. This was actually a piece of book page, and I used salt to kind of get this effect, and another rub-on transfer. Little piece out of one of the magazines. It's little cigars. I thought that would be fun. Another decoupage paper. More of the tortilla paper, as my daughter calls it, with its own little metal design. And this would be the last signature here. Rub-on transfer. More decoupage paper. I thought some of these were really, really cool. A little thing I made here. I just love that edging. Here's another cluster I made. Again, this is just paper clipped in, and it's just another card. This one I actually it's just a thick card that I decorated with punch and a sticker. It's blank, and then I inked the outside for you. And then on the envelope just has washi tape. I think I'm actually gonna get back in the card, put it back on this way, and then paper clip. Center of that one. Craft paper. This is just a bee stamp I did with some gears. Another spot with gears. Oh, shush, Missy. my very loud husky, sorry. I loved this one for a more masculine journal. Now this paper clipped in this is a wooden button on the front, and then it's actually a full little mini notebook. And let me just pop that back on there. I just love that on that page. Another little rub-on transfer. I had some really cool ones. That's another whiskey bourbon thing. More decoupage papers, and another couple of little journaling cards that I made for this one. And then the back is very plain, but also pretty cool. And then it just ties closed with the sari silk like I like to use. And I do make it with eyelets, so it's pretty strong. So it's not going to rip through your book or anything. And that's that one. And if you like my flip throughs, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and you'll see more when I put them up. This book will be up on Etsy, and I hope to see you again soon here on Chelsea's Crazy Craft.